In this video, we're going to look at how to create projects or look at existing projects. From your homepage, you will now have a new projects menu in the bar where it will have your favorited stored projects along with the option to view all projects. When you click view all, you will see all the projects that you have access to, either that you created or somebody else has given you access to. To create a new project, I'm going to click create project. I will have three options up here. I'll have a new project initiative, category, sourcing. These are just types to classify your project for easier sorting. If you click the little star button, this will actually place this new project in your drop-down menu for easier access. And you also have the option to select an existing project to copy all the settings from. This will mostly copy permissions, members, things like that. In this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set up a brand new one. You can enter the mission statement and put in a timeline if needed. In this case, I don't have it, so I'm just going to click Create Project. This will take me directly into my project. You will see project up here, project type, and I'm currently logged in as Acme Distribution, so it shows who owns this project. You'll have 4 tabs. You'll have the main overview page. Right now, there is no records added. That's why this is blank. It will be updated once we look at how to add records. You'll have activities, records, and members. We're going to skip ahead to members and then come back to records in just a second. Members will show everybody who has access to this project. It will show users and companies as well. Right now, since I created this as Acme Distribution John Doe, that's who has access to this project, John Doe and Acme Distribution. To add additional members, I will click the button and select whether I want to add a whole organization, specific user, a user group, or just want to invite another company that's not currently a SourceHUB user. In this case, I will select a company. I will say I want to add a manufacturer, and then I have to select what permissions I want to give them. Do they want to be just a viewer, contributor, which gives them change, create, access, or the manager? In this case, I'll say contributor, which will open up and allow you to select some additional permissions down to each thing they can do for each module. So this is where you will get that full flexibility to customize the permissions. To make it easier in this time, I'm not going to edit anything. I will just leave it as they're just a regular contributor and click Add Member. The page will now refresh, and now Zulu Manufacturing, any of their users will have access to this project. So the next thing we're going to look at is the records. To add records to the project, we have different types. We've got quotes, specifications, items, artwork, and production. Depending on the project, you may have all of them, you may have only some of them, or only one of them. To add a specific item, you will actually end up navigating back to the respective module and adding it from there. So in this case, I want to add some specifications, some master specifications. So I'm going to go to specifications and add them from there. Now that I'm in my specifications list, I can use the search, or I can use any of the filters on the side to select which items I want to add. In this case, I just want to add a couple of these Zulu Manufacturing items right here. As soon as I start selecting on the left, I will have the option to add specs to project on the top. And this is where now I will have the option of which project to add it to. So I'm going to add it to my brand new project that I just created. As soon as I do that, you will see on the bottom right where it's processing, and will tell you how long it will process depending on how large the number of items is. Immediately, you'll be redirected back to your project, where now you'll be able to access those items. Now, anytime you access this project, you can go in and get direct access to these specifications. You don't need to go and search for them separately. If I had any additional items or artwork production orders, I would continue going to the respective modules, checking the boxes, adding the project, and that's how I would build out everything for this project.